Welcome back to watch the European Classic Bench Press Championships. It's junior men that are lifting now, and I have a guest here with me. Would you like to tell something about yourself?
Hi, Sharon Ray, head coach from the GB team. Pleased to announce I'm the European Bench Press champion as well.
Thank you for coming. You are also European champion yourself. You won yesterday, right?
I did, fortunately.
Fortunately, congratulations. How did it feel to lift here?
Enjoyed it. Had a bad year myself through injury and illness, so this competition was a big one for me, and it went brilliant. Couldn't be happier.
Awesome. And our first lifter is Berger from Germany, and he's lifting in 59 kilo weight class, and his opener is 115. And he's the only one in this weight class.
Very big opener for a 59 kg weight class.
Yes, it is. And his body weight was 57.77, so a bit under that as well. And bar is loaded. Here we go. Did you like the lift off when you were competing?
Yeah, I think I confused the guys because I asked for all three.
Ah, okay.
Which I don't think they used to.
He didn't have a lift off. A strong lift.
Easy opener.
Looked really light. So some people don't want lift off. I personally think it takes away from your strength if you need to lift it off the rack yourself. What do you think?
The way I view that is you're zapping your energy straight away, and I think personally you can't get your shoulders in the correct position.
Yeah.
If you're lifting it off yourself.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
our guy Connor.
And how does he usually lift? Is he now his best condition or?
Yeah, I last lifted with Connor in the Commonwealth in Canada, and his bench has come on quite a bit since then.
And it's 122.5. He has a good arch.
Nice strong opener.
Really nice. What do you think about openers? Should they be like really easy, or should they be like what's RPA if you think about RPE scale?
Personally speaking, I push on a little bit, but I don't actually recommend it for the ones that I coach. I like them to get on the board, but
so do what I say, not what I do.
Pretty much, yeah. That's my coaching style. You can ask the GB team.
Yeah. And it's a Finnish lifter now, Kumpulainen Eetu, and we are in 66 kilo weight class, and it's 127.5, so it's 5 kilos more than your guy opener.
Yeah, very competitive field. Unfortunately for Connor, very strong at 66 kilo.
But then again, it's just the first lift, it's just the opener, we don't know what will happen.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Hopefully,
if
yeah.
you make only one lift, then it's that.
Oh, a bit of movement on the bar there. See what the refs think.
Did I see it?
Possibly a bit of downward movement.
Yeah. Oh, it's three white lines, they didn't see it. Yeah, I also thought it was moving a bit on the chest. Jurkans Edgars. That's how I pronounce these names.
Well, I'm glad you're pronouncing it and I'm not.
He's from Latvia. 130. So we are still in the 66 kilo weight class. And it's, yeah, I think they are all pretty close than the other three lifters in this weight class. They have a bit higher openers, but these guys, I think they're pretty close to each other.
Very easy opener there. Very strong start.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tend to find in each group you might get one or two that's quite a bit further ahead of the group.
Yeah. Yeah. Here we have one from Russia who will open at 150.
massive lift at that body weight.
Yes. And we have a Nativel from France, and we have actually two Nativels from France. Might be brothers.
Confusing.
Let's see if I can see the names. They are Florian and Jason. So, yeah, born in 95 and 98. Maybe they are.
To open up with more than double body weight, that's some lift.
Yeah. And they are juniors, so they have a lot of years, hopefully, ahead of them.
Yeah.
They can progress a lot.
Strong again.
Yeah, it was a sure lift. How is powerlifting in Great Britain at the moment? Is it like rising, more popular?
Yeah, in our federation, in the GBPF is very strong. We're the largest federation by quite a chunk. There's been some recent information on our general Facebook page. We're at just short of 3,500 members.
Oh, that's awesome.
Very large.
Yeah. In Finland, I think we have seen a lot more women lifting nowadays.
Yeah, we've got a very strong contingency of female lifters.
And that was a strong lift as well. 140 in 74 kilo weight class. It's Hartung from Germany. And now the other Nativel from France. 145.
Might be a little bit of a personal rivalry if they are brothers.
Yeah.
What's the date of birth out of interest? Are they twin brothers or something?
No, they were born like 98 and 95. So
right.
Actually he's younger. The other one was born 95. And here we can also see their personal bests. F, it's 145, so he's opening
just under.
Of course, those are only their listed personal bests. It might not be true, but they say.
Yeah, there might be a bit of tactical information feeding in there.
3 white lights. No one has had problems with their opener.
This is a very big opener for a 66 kilo lifter.
150 kilos. Saukov from Russia. And the other Nativel has that as second attempt, so they might fight for the gold.
Possibility, you never know.
Yeah.
Some people like to start really light and finish heavy.
Yeah. He has a huge arch as well.
Yeah, it's under debate at the minute, isn't it? The arch.
Yeah. And like now you'll see that he'll have really short range of motion from that. How is your arch?
Non-existent.
Non-existent. Well, exactly, yeah. It was a bit longer way than I expected from that arch.
Yeah, didn't hit the top of the arch, did he? But
no.
Didn't have a problem with that opener.
No.
Be interesting to see where he's going from that.
And it's Niko Arsenashvili from Georgia. And still 150 on the bar. But we are in 74 kilo weight class.
Interesting in all the 66s, they weigh quite similar.
Yes, they are 65 something.
Yeah. That's unusual to see for 6 lifters.
Yeah. They have all got weight, I think, to get there under that.
Our guy did, I know that. Connor did.
Yeah. Was it hard?
Not too bad. I rushed him into the official scales room, weighing room earlier, and did a test weight, and he was 300 grams under. So.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Put him on nil by mouth.
Yeah.
To weigh in.
Now his heel is off the ground.
Yeah, he is. I wonder if he gets the start signal. Shouldn't really got the start there.
Maybe if there are 2 refs who don't see it and they give the signal, then.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay. They didn't see it. The side refs didn't see it.
Wonder what that'd be. A bit of head lift, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why I always advise my lifters to wear squat shoes.
Yes.
You don't have so much issues with keeping your feet flat.
Yes, exactly. And then if you need to replace and start again, it can mess up your lift.
Yeah, unfortunately we had a guy, one of ours, that had 3 re-racks
Oh,
on a lift.
yeah.
Doesn't help at all.
Oh, was it the guy with some elbow problems? Yeah.
Lockout problems.
Yeah. The one with the tattoos on his legs.
No, he had lockout problems, Richard.
Okay, yeah.
But we had another guy, a Masters 4, with
Looks strong. It's 160 for Timo Febs, or similar from Latvia.
Yeah.
In 74 kilos. And we have Finnish lifter Teemu Halfors. He's opening at 170 in 83 kilo weight class. And there are 4 lifters in that weight class.
Very close.
Yes.
That's anyone's game in the
Yeah.
83s.
Yes.
Big openers.
And also their personal bests are quite close to each other, or the ones that they have listed. There's Matthias Kulmala, who has lifted 186.5, who is...
That must be a local record.
Yeah, I think it's a national record here. Because otherwise you cannot lift that.
Yeah. The Ukrainian's actually opening up more than his personal best, which looks quite interesting.
He must have trained really hard.
Or fibbed.
Yeah.
It should be a good lift.
Yeah, it looked good. He had to work already a bit for it, but
Yeah. My openers look like that.
yeah.
I've got a range of 50, 60 kilo, and they all look pretty much the same.
Right. Yeah.
So, which is not very easy to coach.
Yeah. I bet.
It looks as though I'm just about done, and
yeah.
I've got pretty much plenty more in the tank.
Yeah. And there are lifters who can grind out like huge lifts, and then there are lifters and it's full speed or no speed. Like it
Correct.
stops.
Yeah.
And we have
So what we got
Nandos
here?
really.
175. Seen this guy before at the Worlds in South Africa. He was quite a good lifter.
And it's well, in prognosis he's third, I think, after this lift. It looks
Interesting
strong.
technique. Bit of elbow flare there.
Yeah. And now it's Matthias Kulmala, 177.5 in 83 kilo weight class. I wonder if we'll see, probably not, lifts over 200 in this session.
Well, if we do, juniors at 83, that'd be phenomenal. This guy was good. I can remember him from South Africa again. He went on to win.
Yeah, he is very good bencher.
Your local guy, you're cheering this guy on?
Sure, of course. All the Finnish people. We have heard the national anthem quite a few times here now.
You have. Nice opener.
Yes, it's an easy lift.
You had a few awards stacked on the table last night at the banquet.
Yeah, we did have like a huge pile of.
You did. Who gets to keep them?
The team awards, the Fed keeps them, but of course, if it's a personal award, then
individual
it's
awards. Yeah.
And last lifter on round 1. I have no idea how to pronounce this name.
I'll leave you to that one.
Stropulko from Ukraine. 180 kilos, the heaviest opener. And his body weight was 82.98, so it's just under 83. So
this is 2.5k past his personal best, which is interesting as an opener.
yeah.
Watch his hips on this because he's hovering. Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. I think that's not a real personal best that he has given on the paper.
Been telling fibs.
And we start our second round with Berger, Germany, 125. So it's a 10 kilo jump. What do you think of a 10 kilo jump?
It's quite big percentage wise, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he's got a gold medal regardless, so he might be chasing a personal best. Let's have a look to see what it is.
170.5, so this is now
a
lot,
personal best for him. It's quite a big jump for a personal best though.
Maybe he has lifted a lot more at the gym, or it's tactics. And his range of motion, it's actually pretty
it's a
long.
bit of movement on the chest.
Yeah. He doesn't have a big arch. It's like yours.
It's quite flat, yeah. He's a
good
true
lifter.
bencher.
Yeah.
He's a real bencher.
Yeah, arch is cheating.
Well, yeah.
Is it?
We've been talking about that quite a bit.
Yeah.
Here's our guy. Come on, Connor.
Is it the same with the sumo and conventional deadlift? Is sumo cheating?
That's cheating, yeah.
It is.
That's a different sport altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And 130. What is his personal best? Or what do you think he can lift?
He's good for this. He's coming into this competition. He said he's the strongest he's been.
120 is listed as his personal best, and he opened at more.
There you go.
You are the head coach. Have you listed this weight?
Maybe there was a little bit of fibbing going on there as well, eh?
Yeah, maybe. Oh, well, it was a strong lift.
Yeah, good lift. Happy with that lift. Good number selection from the GB coaching staff.
Yes, that is something that is difficult, and the coaches are responsible for a lot in the meet when they pick the attempt.
Correct.
And the last round, like strategies like changing weights and stuff, you need to really know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And this is Kumpulainen Eetu, so Finnish guy, 132.5.
Just getting in the zone.
Yeah, concentration is really, really important.
Yeah, but I got told that I'm not very approachable while I'm lifting.
Are you the person who yells, or are you quiet?
No, I'm... Ooh,
No.
No, that's not going.
So no lift. Let's see if there are some technical issues that he can correct.
I think
Looked
that
a bit
was,
heavy.
Yeah, a bit heavy in my opinion. On the back of the GB coaching staff, I'd like to do a big shout out to Camille, who's come over to help us all out. A big thank you goes out to her. Doing an excellent job as well. Is there a bit of a misload going on?
That you have support, that's really important. People helping you.
Yeah, it's been good. Everyone's been mucking in and helping out the teammates, which is very good.
Yeah. And Jurkans from Latvia, 137.5. So 7.5 kilos more than his opener. So I guess you don't take really big jumps in your attempts if you say that your opener is already...
I changed my numbers completely for this competition. And I spoke to the Hungarian guy who he was way off his nominations.
Oh,
no, that's not going. Oh, let go of the bar. That's a bit naughty.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. You should.
You might have a word with him for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hungarian. I spoke to his coach and he was a little bit ill.
Right.
So he was the guy that I was training to beat, and he was nominated at 195. So when we come and had the listed openers, I was luckily being able to lower everything.
Right. So Natival from France, Natival J, 145, and I heard our announcer say that he's a personal trainer. So what did you finish with? What was your best lift?
185.
Was it in easy lift?
I trained to lift 195 for this comp to... let's just see what this guy's doing. That's not going to go. No.
It seems that they are struggling on the second round now more.
Yeah. I want it to be light for the competition. I want it to be in the low 92s.
Right.
And aim to match his lift but win on body weight.
Yeah.
But he was a bit ill, and he was 20 kilo off his best.
Right. We are waiting for something. They haven't said bar is loaded. Now it is.
All three of the lifters which missed the second have opted to take the same lift again.
Yeah. And this is now 150. In prognosis, he's second in 66 kilos.
There's only our guy that's got the second lift so far.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a good chance to place fifth now. No, even yeah.
Yeah.
Even maybe fourth. And it's a good lift.
If you hear anything, that's my stomach rumbling, by the way. I do apologise.
You're hungry?
Yeah. That puts him in second position on body weight.
And we go to 74 kilos, and it's Hartung from Germany. 150 kilos, and it's also 10 kilos more than his opener.
It's quite a big jump.
It is. But I guess he has nothing to lose, because he's now third. There are 3 lifters, so maybe he's trying to get to silver.
There's a silver medal there up for grabs, isn't there?
Yeah. So maybe now it's a shaky.
That's a good lift.
It was a fast lockout after he got it there. It was a bit like shaking, and when he brought it down, it was quite slow. So.
Some people are quite deceiving. They look as though it's hard work, but they're still able to go on quite a bit further.
And from Georgia, Arsenashvili, 152.5. So now he has only 2.5 kilos more than his opener. So you can't really tell anything by the openers, because
maybe he's just playing safe for that silver medal.
Yeah.
Just staying ahead of the German.
Yeah.
The heels are up again.
Yeah.
He's got the signal.
How come
Watch
they
the
don't
hips.
see it?
There's a definite hip lift there. Wonder if the refs see it.
It looked heavy, but and the refs say no
hip
lift.
lift.
No lift. So, but he's
ahead on body weight.
Yeah, his body weight was lighter, so they both have now 150.
I don't know if that's a good shout to go 155 there, because he's not going to do 152 again. He can get a silver medal, the German.
Yes.
I've got a phone call from my coach downstairs.
Okay, yeah, you can. Do you want to answer?
Do you mind if I get that?
Of course not. Just
Sorry.
go ahead. And it's Saukov from Russia lifting now 155. And it looks that with this lift he might take the gold. And he got the start command, and I looked pretty strong. It's a good lift, 3 white lights. So, and it was his personal best. And now he's in the first place. Natival from France would need to lift more because his body weight is more heavier. He's heavier, so let's see about that. But now we have Timofevs from Latvia, 165 kilos, and he's the first one in 74 kilo weight class. He got 160 on his first attempt. Now this is 5 kilos more. He struggles a bit, but he can push it through. Let's see what the no lift. There's no lift. I think the bar came down a bit, though he was able to push it up, but came also down on the way. And we go to the 83 kilo weight class. And it's Helfors Teemu from Finland, 177.5, and 175 is his personal best, so we are over that now. It's his new personal best. 177.5, and the other lifters in 83 are over 180. But we can see, we'll see if he makes this, and then we can see if the other lifters hit their lifts and how that changes placing in the weight class. $177.5. And he's struggling. It's heavy, but I think it was a good lift. Yeah, he didn't give up. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Just having to give some coaching advice downstairs from the coaching team.
You are important.
Head coach.
Yeah. Another Finnish lifter, Matias Kulmala, and 182.5. And Helfors has put that as his third attempt now, and his body weight is lighter, so that might change the placing.
Big lifts in the 83 category.
Yes.
People improving the personal best.
Yeah. He's the one with the national record, so it was something 186.5, I think. You could see where's the sticking point, but he was able to push it.
He doesn't look as strong as when he was in South Africa, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens. What will be his third attempt? It's a Nandoshvili from Georgia, 185.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, 10 kilo jump there as well.
But he did have an easy opener.
Yeah. So, could be that he can get the gold.
There's a nice suntan going on in his legs there.
Yeah. He's been wearing shorts.
Didn't think his outfit through.
Yeah.
It's quite a narrow grip.
Yeah. How is your grip? Is it as wide as possible?
No, middle finger. I'm quite tricep dominant. Strong again.
Strong, yeah.
No bout, no wraps.
Yeah, no, nothing. I guess if you're strong enough, you don't need them.
Guess so.
And Stropulko from Ukraine, 185 kilos for him too. but his body weight is he's heavier, so
Yeah.
he'll be second with this lift. I think the third round will be really interesting in this 83.
I think they're going to cause some changes at the end. Be interesting on the lot numbers.
Yeah. The guy from Georgia goes to 190 on his third.
Playing to win.
Yeah.
Very big lift for a 83 kilo junior.
Yes.
Watch the hips again.
It's
That
stuck.
doesn't
It's stuck.
look as though it's going.
No. Unfortunately. So that means that he's now fourth.
Doesn't look as though he's got much more in the tank either, if I'm honest.
Yeah. It might be that he'll finish with that 180. That was his opener.
Does that not put him in third position, just ahead of the Finnish guy?
Oh, right. Yes. Yes, it does.
You can't be too biased towards the Finnish.
Yeah, sorry.
They're ahead, they're ahead.
Yeah, he hasn't lifted the third lift yet. It's just a number there.
Be interesting to see what he puts up.
Yeah.
Because he's got to put up the same number again to try and secure a medal.
Yeah.
See if your Finnish guy changes that to try and get the medal.
Yeah, let's see. And now it's our first lifter of the third round. 132.5 for Kumpulainen Eetu, and he missed it, and he'll miss it again. It was too heavy today.
Very, very quick on the descent.
Yeah, might be too quick.
I'm not an advocate of that, really. We've got our guy, Mr. Bench Press GB, Andy Rigby, and he does it like that. But
yeah.
There's very few get away with it, I think.
That's something my coach always tells me. Don't bring it down that fast.
Yeah.
It's not controlled.
Yeah. It works for Andy, so...
Yeah. Yeah. There are people who... Can you do it?
Got awarded M2 Best Lifter as well.
Oh, awesome. Sperger from Germany. 135.
Looking quite determined.
Yeah, it's funny, he has taken 10 kilo jumps, 115, 25 and now 35.
Which is way over his personal best.
Yeah. No,
Ooh,
no. Yes,
he might
he's
get
doing
that. He
it,
might
he's
get
getting
it.
it.
He might get it.
The
he
other
might
side
get
is
it.
coming.
His foot moves slightly. What do the refs think?
Yeah. He got it up, but was it a good lift?
Give him a gold medal for effort.
Yeah. That was quite a grinder.
Yeah.
Yes! Just a nice grinder.
Downward movement.
It's 2 white lights. The third one is just a bonus anyway.
Yeah. Downward movement in the bar. My understanding is it's got to be the whole of the bar.
Yeah.
And the whole of the bar definitely didn't come down in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Might be, yeah. It's often when they grind it out that the refs see downward movement.
Correct, yeah.
Even though it's allowed in the rules.
Come on, Connor, let's have 3 lifts.
135.
No, that's not going to go.
So what was your advice when they called you? Now that it's lifted, you can say it.
It was to do with number changes and lot numbers.
Right.
So depending on whether the lifter got his lift, we was going to call a change and change our attempt. But I don't think we required that because the lifter missed his lift.
Right. Yeah, and this won't. Yeah.
Missed it on his last attempt.
Yeah. He did.
Quite a big jump.
He might finish with 130, which is the same with your guy.
But he's a bit lighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, he got it.
A lot stronger.
Yeah.
He's not happy. He's hurt his shoulder by the looks.
Yeah. Probably wanted more, but couldn't do it because he missed it on the second.
Well, he's out the medals, isn't he?
Yeah. And now we have the other Nativel from France. 145 again. He missed it on his second attempt. Now, once you miss a lift and you redo it, it takes some mental toughness to get yourself together and believe in the lift again.
I know all about that, yeah.
It's hard to just move past it and concentrate on the next one.
It's where the mental condition comes in rather than the physical conditioning.
Yes.
And the coaching team that's around you.
Yeah.
That's not
no,
going.
No, it's too heavy.
Bit too much for him on the day.
Yeah. But it doesn't change his placing.
He's got himself a bronze medal.
Yes.
Interesting, that was only 5k past his opener.
Yeah. It is interesting.
He's pushing for gold now. The French guy in the 66ers.
Yes.
Being the heavier lifter.
Yes, he needs to lift more.
Let's see what the Russian guy does in return.
Yeah. But before that, we have Arsenashvili from Georgia in 74 kilos. And he's lifting 152.5 now.
Trying to push for that silver medal.
Yes. They're both Arsenaville and Hartung have 150 now. And the Russian guy changed to 160 as well. In 66 kilos. So if he doesn't hit this weight and the guy from Germany does, then the guy from Germany will get silver.
The hills have been up for me
Yeah.
every lift.
Yes, me too.
It's got away with it a little bit.
Oh, it's a good lift. Yeah, last time he got it up as well, but it was 3 red lights.
So this forces the German to keep his lift at 155.
Yes.
Due to body weight. Again, body weight wise, they're all very, very close in the 74s.
Yes. It's interesting. In both 74 and 66, they are really close to each other.
Well, it's quite good. It's good preparation if you can get that close.
Yes.
But it's also a tactical manoeuvre to try and be a little bit lighter than your competitor if you can.
And that's why many people also want to weigh in naked, because then you might get a few crumbs out from your underwear.
I do it.
You do it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was no lift. The jury said it's no lift for the Arsenashvili from Georgia.
Well, that's interesting. So is the German guy. Well, that's unfortunate because the bar was already loaded, so he couldn't put a change in.
Yes.
He could have changed that to 152, being the heavier lifter to try and get the silver. So
and then it was too late.
Quite interesting.
No, he's still pushing.
Oh,
Look at that.
Let's see what the refs think.
Yeah. It came one side up first, but that shouldn't matter. It's 2 white lights.
That's interesting.
Nice,
I wonder what the centre ref saw for a yellow card.
Yeah.
Didn't like some sort of body movement. I wonder whether that was the foot. But that's a cracking effort. Gets him a silver medal.
Yeah. He should be proud of himself.
Very much so.
And then we go to the 160 kilo lifts in 66. Both the Russian guy and the
France.
Yeah.
They're fighting it out for the gold medal.
Yeah. And let's see if
this guy's lighter.
Yeah.
So if he gets this, I dare say that the French coaching team will put a change in.
Yeah, I think so too. But then I think from 150 to 162.5, that's a...
Well, you got to go for it.
Yeah, you have to try.
He's got a silver medal, he might as well go for gold. We didn't
He
come here
got
for a
it,
day out,
yeah.
did we?
No,
That was a good lift.
it was a good looking lift.
Are they going to call a change? Can we see the coaching team? There you go. Did
Yeah,
you see him
the-
put the
yeah.
card in?
Yes, and there's change.
The call change.
Yes.
There it is. Announcers just let us know.
162.5.
Why not?
Yeah. You are not lifting for your personal best, you are lifting to win the gold and the championship.
That's it. That's what I've been telling my lifters. My numbers, I think I was capable of doing more, but I just wanted the title.
Yeah. That's what counts.
Well,
Look at them. Coach is
getting him up.
yelling.
Yeah, I like it. It's good to see. If he misses it, it won't be for lack of effort, I don't think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the personal best that they were listed, they were very different.
Very similar.
No, it's way too much.
No.
Oh, it's a good try, and he anyway
Good
had the
effort.
silver, yeah.
Nothing to lose. He had to do it.
Yeah.
Very similar benching techniques to the Russian guy he was up against. Very
Yeah.
large arches.
Yeah. Usually you see that with women, especially, like large arches.
Yeah. The sub-junior females.
Oh
earlier
my
on
god,
today,
I thought
yeah.
they would break their backs.
Yeah, there was doing all sorts of stretching exercises in the warm-up room to get ready.
And there's this one girl, I think her heels touched her shoulder blades on the bench before he
Really?
brought the heels
Yeah.
down.
This guy looks pretty revved up for it.
And he's Timofejevs from Latvia, and it's 165 that he missed in his second attempt, but he already has the gold with 160, so
I guess it's just for himself getting this
Yeah.
one. He's moving.
It's a
Something they don't
replace.
like.
what's wrong? And now you have to be fast. Can't
think
see the
he's-
time. Oh, it's still 25 seconds, so he has time to get the start
Loads
command.
of time. His feet are moving.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. He's a little bit
No,
tentative
yeah.
at the bottom there, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Still got a gold medal.
Yep. And we have 4 lifters left
This is going to prove very interesting.
in the 83 kilo weight category. And it's now 1:45 here in Finland, and our next session starts at 3 o'clock. So we'll have a 2-hour break between.
So I think this Finnish guy, your guy, is banking on the Ukrainian missing his third attempt.
Yes.
So he'll, if he gets this, he'll win on body weight against the Ukrainian's opener.
Yeah. And the Ukrainian missed that weight on his second attempt.
It's quite an important lift for him.
Yes. I think 177.5 looked already a bit heavy, so I
Big
think it's a wise call to try 180.
You got to do it for a medal.
Yeah.
He's taking his time.
Getting
making
everything
sure.
tight and right.
That sounds quite like a coaching tip. I'll use that if you
Yeah.
don't mind.
You can use it.
Thank you.
It's something my coach says. He
Ooh.
says tight is right. Yeah.
That was interesting. He went before the signal
Yes.
there, didn't he? After
Yeah.
all that preparation.
I
That's
think
a
he was
shame.
nervous,
Yeah.
so he jumped in.
That's a shame.
Yeah, my coach always says tight is right.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So the Ukrainian's got a bronze medal. He's just trying to improve on it.
Yes.
There's a silver up for grabs possibly.
There is, if Matias Kulmala misses his last lift.
I think you'll find your Finnish guy will drop his lift to 185 if the Ukrainian achieves his to get the silver on body
Yes,
weight.
yeah. And I think
Or
his
will he
second...
push for gold? What do you
Yeah.
think?
I
He was
think his
world
second,
champion
yeah.
in South Africa.
I think his second looks already quite heavy, so I doubt he has 190 in him today,
Right.
but I don't know.
Is that gonna go? Stalled. It's
No,
going down.
no, it's down.
Right. So is your guy gonna lower his lift to
Let's
try and get 3 in?
see.
Can we see any coaches going over to the table?
No, we don't.
That's interesting.
So he is now trying to get gold by getting his lift, and maybe the Georgian guy will
Yeah.
miss his.
Looks as though that's what they're banking on,
Yeah.
with the Georgian guy being the lightest in the group.
Yeah.
Or not quite the lightest. Sorry, the other Finnish guy's lighter.
Yeah. But he has got silver already because the Ukrainian guy missed his lift, so now he's trying to get the gold. Hope that the last one misses his lift.
Let's see. Unracked it himself again.
Oh, there you go. Go, 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 go,
No,
go.
that's
No,
not
that was
going.
really close.
Yeah. Not for the lack
Yeah.
of trying.
Yeah. It looked for a while that it could go, but
So this guy's already got gold.
yes.
See what he does. Is he going to leave it there? I don't see any coaches at the
Yeah.
table. It's been looking strong so far, to be honest.
So 190 kilos is our last lift.
No wraps, no belt.
Yeah.
Nice tan lines.
Yes. Maybe that's the trick.
That's the key.
Yeah. You should try it next time.
Ah, burn. Very narrow grip again.
Yeah.
He's
There's
quite
at least a lot of chalk in his hands.
yeah, he's quite a small guy, this guy. He's quite short but well built.
Yeah. Yeah, he looks strong.
It's like a tricep workout, that, isn't it?
Yeah. He can do it,
Oh,
yeah.
that's very good, very
Yeah.
impressive.
Very nice. And that's it. He takes gold. Thank you
Well
for being
deserved.
here with me.
That's okay, no problem.
And I will be back at 3 o'clock, so 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you for listening, watching.
Martin Flett, eat your heart out.